Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to JIB CIB English Medium channel. So, as you can see, I'm here with whole team of English Medium JIB, with all of you, with a very big announcement for all of you. So, I know a lot of bankers are there who are still thinking about should we go for JIB May 2025 exam, and if we are going to give this particular exam, how we have to start the preparation. And we have heard from our seniors, from our juniors, and a lot of other persons like bankers who are working with us that JIB now is very tough exam. And because of continuously we are listening these kind of words from our mentors, from our friends or bankers, we are in a doubt like what should we do. It's already January, and now we have in our paper in May 2025. So should we give try in this attempt, or should we wait for the October 2025 attempt? So a lot of questions are there, a lot of queries are there in a lot of bankers' mind. And we as a team here with all of you to clear all those kind of doubts and let you know how you can clear your exam if you start now, because everyone keeps saying to you start early so that you will have a sufficient time to cover the concepts, to revise the concepts, and practice as much as you want. So all of these still can be done if you have a, if you do the smart work and if you have a proper schedule with you, that what should be done, and the very important part, how it should be done. Because now, as we all know, that paper is actually tough, and now we have to clear the paper with the right strategy. So what that right strategy should be, we are going to discuss that here. So before moving forward, I request to all of you, do share this session on WhatsApp group, Telegram channel, or wherever you know the bankers are available who are preparing for this exam and thinking about preparing for this exam, so that they will get clarity about it. So I welcome my team here, and let's go to Vishal sir. So what we are going to do today?
Today is basically the winners batch. We are going to guide the students as to how they should study. To the point, means 1, 2, 3. Firstly, focus. Second is discipline. And what are we going to teach you? And how will we complete the portion? Not only complete the portion, but in the successful way. That's what our topic for today is. And kindly note, winners batch, which is starting now. The winners batch basically understand it is at the right time. See, the batch will get end when you have the right exam spot. Means roughly you having the exam in May, roughly at that time. So the knowledge will be fresh in your mind. So that's why focus on this batch, join this batch ASAP. Tell your friends also to join the batch. Yeah, ma'am. Aarti ma'am, what
Yeah,
do you?
thank you so much, sir. Hello, everyone. So we all are banker here, and we all want a giant leap in our banking career. So the best answer is you can do is your JIB CIB preparation. Correct. So why not to start early when you know that this is your shortcut, this is your increment study. So why not we enroll in this kind of sessions, in these type of batches, so that we can increase our salary also. That is also instant hike. So you can join in our JIB sessions also. You can watch in our JIB CIB English medium. You can join in our batches also if you want to clear your conceptual part, because concept is your key. If you want to if you want to get your success in your first attempt, then concept is the must thing. And remember, JIB CIB exams, these are the exams which will give you instant increment in your salary, whether it's one increment, whether it's two increment. So try to enroll in this type of batches early as possible, so that you can get the success as soon as early in your banking career, not only in monetary terms, but apart from non-monetary benefits also we can see. Because if you are done with this type of exams, in a, the chances of bank promotion also increases. You are more knowledgeable person, your reputation will also increase. So these are other benefits if you give this exam. So try to give these exams, and if you have any such queries, we are always here. We are teaching from n number of years. So as you can see, all are experts here. So let's understand more about this JIB by other faculties. Yes, ma'am.
So, first of all, wishing you all a very happy new year. This is the new beginning. A new year has just begun. And for new beginning, we always think of doing something new. So, not just Adda team, we also want you to take a resolution that you will make this new year worthwhile. And that could be because in banking, we all know, in mostly in public sector banks, you don't get increment whenever you want. Only when you get promotion or the yearly increment which you get. And for increasing your salary, this is one of the best way that you can increase your salary, that you clear your JIB and CIB exams. And in all my videos, I've already said this a number of times, that don't take JIB CIB lightly, because this is a kind of professional diploma which you are doing, which helps you to understand what kind of work you have to do in the bank. You understand what is economics, what is the surrounding and the ecosystem of the banking. So it gives you a lot of information for that. And this batch, because this is starting from January, it is dedicated to all those who have already taken this resolution that you are going to clear your paper this year itself. It is better that you start early, because in March you'll have closing, then statutory audit will be there, and you'll have some disturbances because of which it will be difficult for you to study during those times. So better you start now. You will get a lot of time to revise and practice, as Aman ma'am also said. And this is the team. And I would like Kinshuk to further tell you about the batch.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. All the faculty members have beautifully told you whatever the features are there and what are the features of this exam. Find what is the importance of the exam. Importance, you must know the why. Why you want to appear in this exam. It will benefit you in your career. It will enhance your knowledge base. Along with that, you will find yourself in a particular place wherein you will feel that yes, now I can go for further examinations as well, like CAIB, and for that matter other blended courses of IIBF as well. So relevance of this exam is very, very important to know. Secondly, how we are going to help you, that is the agenda of this particular session. How we provide the classes, what we do in the classes, how we will help you via our courses, what all benefits you will get if you join our winners batch. That is also an important point which we will highlight one by one according to the components which we will be taking up. So we will be starting with the Vishal sir, and he'll be guiding you for the further in this particular session.
Surely. Yeah. So, here, kindly understand one important point. Here, my credentials are given over here. You can read this. That's not an issue. So, the point is, as all of them told you, why these batches and why JIB, CIB. Here, now, future of bankers is not the same as it was earlier. Earlier, after some years, you used to get the promotion. Now, it's a killing competition everywhere. So, private banks and nationalized banks, both of them have come to almost to the same level now. You also might be, how many of you are having the insurance target? Just type yes in the comment section. Every bank, let it be nationalized, private, every bank is having the same. They want knowledge bankers. They don't want the bankers just doing the cash clearing transfer. So now how will you become the knowledge banker? Through JIB. Once you clear the JIB, then only you will be able to apply for that CIB. And 3 increments, roughly 3 you have. Some of the banks give 2, but that's okay. 2, 3, anything. You do an SIP of these 2 increments or 3 increments throughout your life, and you will have a bungalow at the end of your career. Means your amount will be more than the PF amount, isn't it? So that's why go for immediately for these JIB batches. Talking about the credentials of mine, I've worked in this foreign bank, Citigroup, DBS, and Indian Bank, HDFC Bank. I worked in all the departments, starting from retail to trade to treasury to trade finance, everything. So you'll get the enhanced knowledge, and whenever I'll cover the topic, I'll be covering it from all the angles. Okay? Certified bank trainer, retail and corporate banking, everything, you can see it over here. So I need not tell you, it's not worth saying yourself something good about yourself. People should say about it. So the point over here was, coming back to the point, why should you give JIBs? Only firstly for your status and second for your increment. Okay? Yeah, ma'am. Aman, ma'am. Yeah.
So, as Vishal sir informed you about what is increment winners batch actually, and what we are going to do in this winners batch. So, first of all, I would like to let you know like who is your team here in this particular batch. So, me and Soumya ma'am will be taking PPB, and me and Kenshuk sir will be taking IEIFS. Vishal sir will be taking here RBWM, and Aarti ma'am will be taking your AFM subject. So these are the mentors with whom you will spend your next 5 to 6 months in your preparation of JIB. And apart from that, if I talk about IEIFS subject first, so this is the toughest subject of your JIB. Why I am saying so? Because this subject was introduced in May 2023. Since then, till now, the 4 times paper have been conducted by IIBF, and every time we have seen the paper was tough. And not tough in the sense that bankers are not able to understand the subject or they are not able to link with the subject, but actually the language of the questions are very tough. The subject is tough actually when they are asking questions to you. So once you start studying your Indian economy, Indian financial system subject, you will be easily able to understand the subject, the concepts, the terminology, everything will be easy to understand. But when it comes to the exam, still we are not getting better marks like 45, 50, 55 marks we are getting. A lot of bankers are there who got 75 above also. Like in the October 2024 exam, we have got 78 marks highest in IIFS. How they are getting this marks? Because they have given me the feedback. They were doing all kind of mock tests. They have given all the topic wise tests. They have attended all the class in which I have taken live test. They have done the full length mock test. They had the hard copy book as well for IEIFS to practice from there. So a lot of practice is required if you want to clear this particular subject, because subject is easy, it is understandable, but the thing is the language they are providing in the paper is very difficult. They are asking indirect questions to you. So if we talk about this subject, there are 2 subjects which combines your Indian economy, Indian financial system. Module AB covers your Indian economy parts, that tells you how actually the economy is running. Once you study this particular module A and B together, you will be able to understand how your economy is working, how it's working, like what the decisions, what are the meaning of the decisions behind running the economy, why government is taking such kind of decisions, why monetary policy or RBI is making such kind of policies. So you will be able to link the theoretical master circulars, I can say, of RBI or government's order with the real life, practical life examples once you understand the A and B module. C and D module is a part of your Indian financial system. It tells you about the financial system, like how the financial system runs and how we are helping people to fulfill their needs and wants of the money. Like we know there are people, certain people who have surplus money, and there are certain people who have deficit of money. Because we know in context to inequality, India is one of the most unequal country. When we talk about wealth distribution or income distribution, India is the unequal, in India we have seen it's the most unequal economy in both the context. So now how we make it possible that this inequality will be reduced? Because until and unless we will be able to reduce this inequality, we won't be able to grow or we won't be able to develop as an economy. So this C and D module let you know from where you can raise your money, from where you can go and ask for the money, what are the different types of products, what are the different types of services, what are the different institutions where you can go and ask for the money. So that's what the C&D module is. Earlier, from May 2023 to June 2024, we have seen module AB's weightage was around 30 to 40% and CD had the weightage of 60 to 65%. And that actually changed in October 2024 exam. In this particular paper, IABF has changed the pattern of asking the questions shift wise. Like in the first shift, we have seen there was no numerical and the maximum questions were from the C&D module. In shift 2 and 3rd, we have seen that 8 to 10 number of numericals was there and a lot of questions were from the A and B module. So now we cannot have any perception about the subject that this is what we have to cover and this is what we have to focus on more. No, we have to cover each and every part of your syllabus because the pattern of paper is asking for the same. So do make sure once you study your IIFS subject, cover with the conceptual understanding, go with the regular revision. Do make sure you do the active recalls of your revision. Like let's say for example, you are having classes in the evening 7 to 11 p.m. all the 4 subjects. So at least give 1 hour next morning to all the 4 subjects, like allot only 15 minutes to each subject for an active recall. It will help you to link with the concepts more. So give 15 minutes, watch the recording session of your live class which happened on the last night. So it will help you to understand the more and to memorize the concept for a longer period of time. That's an active recall I want you should try. And the next thing is make sure that you do not forget to combine the modules like A and B module. Make sure you you study the module A first, then go for the B, then study the C module, and then go for the module D. This sequence is very important. So do make sure if you're doing a self study, if you're coming in a batch, if you are enrolling in a batch, we will be helping you out how to cover the syllabus. But if you are going for a self study, do make sure you do not break this particular module priority, Hana, to cover your concepts. Now, if I talk about PPB subject, Principles and Practices of Banking, this is the longest subject. Lengthiest syllabus is in the PPB. So, but it still, bankers find this subject is still easy, because whatever you study in module A, B, mainly module A, B of PPB, it's what you actually practically doing in your career once you have started the banking job. Every terminology, every word you study in the module A and B, you will be like, I know this. I have worked on this particular platform. I work on this particular term. C module is a little bit tough because it talks about the technology only. So you are working on the technology, you are working on those softwares, you are working on those platform. But yes, you know how to practically use them. And the theoretical part of that, you have to study in the C module. So it's comparatively a little tough. And when we go to the module D, it's the simplest module of your PPB. It only have 5 units. It's a very simple. So overall, I would say PPB subject is comparatively easy but lengthy, and a lot of concepts, norms, regulations, rules are there. So it more requires revision. Once you have done with the conceptual study, more revision you have to do in the PPB. Practice the case study questions, and do make sure you keep revising the content after a certain period of time. Because if you started unit number 1 today and you are going for the unit number 55, definitely you will be missing the concepts in between units, because it's a very lengthy syllabus. So that's the part from my side. Now I would like to invite Aarti ma'am. She will guide you for your AFM exam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, hello everyone. My name is Aarti Pathak and I'm a chartered accountant. So, basically, when we talk about accounts, I feel most of the bankers feel very intimidated that this accounts is very difficult, or this accounts is very tough. How we are going to tackle with this? So that's why I am here to make this account subject very easy for you. That's why when we will be starting your accounts part, so we will be covering from basics, like very basic terminologies, so that bifurcation between commerce non-commerce candidates, we will eliminate those things between our bankers. And if we talk about AFM, so basically we have 4 modules. Like A and B module talks about your all the things related to your accounts. Your C module talks about your financial management. That what is financial management? Correct? Because in accounts we are talking about your past happenings, but under your financial management we are talking about your futuristic things. That how you can select any project as a banker, when you can pass any project loan or any such type of business evaluation, because all the things are totally your plan thing. All the things are your just evaluation on your papers. So as a banker, we have very lots and lots of responsibility to take a right decision. So at that time, this financial management helps you to understand all the different kinds of your working. And when we talk about your 4th module, that module is your income tax module. In that we cover your income tax part, that how to calculate tax on your salaries, how to get the deductions, how to get the we can say when a business wants a loan. So during that time, what type of documents they need to submit, what type of tax assessment we need to do, and in case if we receive any notice, so how to deal with that things. So that is what we are going to cover in your income tax part. Apart from this, we have GST part also, in which we are covering your goods and service tax. So basically that is your indirect tax, and not only as a banker, everyone is paying GST on each and every services. Then why government is asking for this GST? Why they are implementing these things? And as a businessman, what type of forms we need to submit to government, and what are the different regulations? Everything we are going to cover under GST part. And your last part is your basically cost part. So as a businessman, if in future you want to start your own business, so what type of calculations you need to do? How you are going to calculate your product cost or your product service? That is why as a banker, we are starting with your accounts part, in which we are talking about your balance sheet, your P&L, how to prepare it, what is your asset, what is your liability, how to do this debit and credit things. We are covering this. Then we are coming to big companies when they are asking for a loan, what type of documents they need to submit, why they are preparing like a same format, what is that reason. We are going to understand each and everything. Then when we see overall your AFM, that is your theory as well as numerical. So understand from your past exams, we can take the guidance like we need to work on both the sides. We need to work on your theory side as well as on your numerical side. Because if you want to clear your AFM with good marks doesn't mean only 50 plus or 60 plus. If you want to score 80 plus, then for sure you can achieve it. But the main mantra is you need to cover your theory as well as your practical part. So how to solve all the numericals, because in exam you are going to have only 2 hours. So how to tackle this numerical part. So basically what formulas we can use, what are the short tricks we can apply in our exam time, because all the questions are going to come in MCQ format, that is a multiple choice question format. So how we are going to tackle it, these things we are going to understand in our concept classes. That's why this Vijita batch is there, because in which we are going to start with your basics. With basics we are going to upgrade our knowledge as per your JIB level. After that, we are going to solve so many questions based on your exam level. How to use calculator. What are these shortcut tricks we can use in our JIB exams so that you can solve maximum number of your questions in your AFM exam. As you know, we are not having any negative marking for upcoming June 2025 JIB exam. So that is the best thing. Correct? So our target is to complete maximum questions in our AFM exam. So I will teach you each and everything, how to tackle it, how to tackle with the language problems, how you can overcome your numerical problem. So all the things I'm going to cover in this. Apart from this, we have more subjects. So now I would like to request Soumya ma'am to take over. Yes, ma'am. Over to you.
So thank you, ma'am. As you all know that I have more than 13 years of experience of working in SBI. I joined as a probationary officer, and after that I worked for more than 13 years in bank. So I'll be teaching you principles and practices of banking, and as Aman ma'am told you that I and Aman ma'am will be sharing the modules. I'll be covering module A and B. And personally, I feel these are PBB is very scoring subject. You can easily score more than 60 in this particular subject. This will help you to clear your exam in single attempt, because even if you are not scoring high in Indian economy and Indian financial system or AFM, because if you don't have background of economics or accounts, these two subjects seems to be little difficult. As we are working in bank, we have little bit idea about principles and practices of banking. We know a lot about what we are doing. First module covers the operations part. Second module covers a lot about the credit side. So whatever you are going to do, what you are actually doing, we are going to study about that in these two modules. So if you are starting your preparation early, you can have this target of clearing the paper in single attempt. RBWM and PBB can help you to score high, and Indian economy and financial system and AFM, these are little bit difficult subjects for people who are not from economics or accounts background. So even if you are getting more than 45 in that, you can clear the JIB exam in single attempt. It is better that you start early. Try to understand the concepts, because there are not only concepts, there are a lot of information, there are lot of facts that you have to remember for your exams. And it is not possible that if you are working for 8 to 9 hours in the bank, you are traveling also, you have to give some time to your family also, and after that studying so much and retaining everything in your mind is not going to be easy. So start early, join the batch, and with that I will call Kinshuk sir. Kinshuk sir will tell you about the subjects which he is going to take.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. So, hello everybody. I'll be taking up IEIFS along with Aman ma'am, as she has already told you. So, we have discussed about syllabus of IEIFS. Ma'am has covered all the aspects. So what I'll be doing, I'll tell you the basic features or the core features, which what you can see in our courses. Fine. So what is the distinguishing point where we are way ahead of the other platforms? So basically, whenever we have our live classes, we try to make them very, very interactive. Fine. Doubt resolution is the key. We do not want you to spend any single minute or second after you have attended the class with one or two or any number of doubts. We want, if you are attending our classes, just make sure to ask n number of doubts and get your doubts resolved there and then and there. Secondly, for doubt resolution only, we have dedicated WhatsApp groups also. Fine. So each faculty will have their own WhatsApp group, wherein even if you are watching the recorded format of our classes, you can just post your doubts and have an interaction with the respective faculties. Third point is the crisp and concise manner in which the study material has been designed. It is based on the PYQs. Fine. So PYQs will be there in our classes also. Plus the study material which we have framed, it is based solely on those questions from where solely on those questions which have been asked in the JAIIB examination. So these 2 or 3 points, if you will see na, it will help you a lot, and the learning process will become very, very interesting. Because in learning process, what we have to read something, then we have to make notes, we have to revise that and solve the PYQs or the mock test. So all these things are being provided from our end, and we'll ensure that in May 2025 you will crack this examination and move further towards CAIIB. So with these thoughts, I would like to invite Vishal sir to tell you more about this session. Over to you, sir.
Thanks a lot once again. Sure, I'll tell you about RBWM. Means all of the subjects are clear. In RBWM, kindly understand it's a scoring subject. I know AFM is tough. I know PPB is lengthy. I know IIFS is difficult. RBWM is very easy. You can score definitely 70. Okay, so even if you score something for 47, 48 in some other subject, you can definitely get cover this. So the point over here is in RBWM you have here basically you have 4 modules and 1 additional reading. In 4 modules, I'll tell you mainly numericals you have it in 3 chapters. Module A, profitability, then wealth and investment. So in these 3 topics plus your housing. So these 4 points you'll be having the numericals. Now if you do the numericals as well as theory well, you can definitely get 70 marks in this. Now you'll say what is the guarantee? See, I can show you various students. See this. If you look at the various sessions, if you can zoom it, all the messages which you are seeing, these are the outstanding results, and that is a guarantee for you also to clear. See here, follow just the discipline. Okay, discipline, and follow what do we tell you in the branches, in the banks, in the sessions. So importantly, remember, discipline is a key point. Follow the batches as Kinshuk sir told you. Once you follow the batches, you need not study anything else. Okay, that's why we have this winners batch. Okay, in this winners batch, if you see, what all will you be getting? 400 hours of online live classes, 150 test series, 150 plus ebooks. Now these ebooks, if you see, ebooks are to the level of chapter wise, per chapter. Test are to the level of chapter wise, per chapter. So it is in that details. So that's why go for it. And also I'll tell you regarding the Mahapack. See this in Mahapack. What is this Mahapack? In Mahapack you get roughly 15 plus batches per subject. 15 plus. Now even if you attend, let's say 8-10 batches, then also 10 times revision, that's well enough. Okay, and right now if you look at it, what all are the features you are getting? 600 plus hours of online live classes, 450 plus test series, 200 plus ebooks, 1300 plus recorded videos. So these are the huge things which you are getting. So definitely go for the Mahapack and also join the batch. Now how many of you want an increment? Just type yes in the comment section. Don't you want money? Isn't it? Chalo, move on. So right now what are you getting? If you look at it, you get 79 plus 1%. So 79% discount using the code. And 1%, how do you get this 1%? This 1% you get it when you download the app. Go through the app. Okay. So 79 plus 1% discount, and on Mahapack you are getting double validity. Means what? What is double validity? You buy for 6 months, you get it for 12 months. You buy for 12, you get it for 24. Ek pe ek free, double. Okay. So go for it right now. Okay. So I would use the code. What is the see this? Use the code victory79. Okay. VICTORY 79 to avail this offer. Don't forget the code victory79 and don't forget to use the app. So I'd like to call all the teachers again. Yeah.
And so I hope you all have understood why we are here, and this batch is already we are starting from 8th of January. Don't forget the date and enroll for the courses now, because it is the right time to start your preparation. And any concluding?
So as every mentor have told you that how we are going to help you out in this particular batch, and this batch is starting from 8th of January. So if you want to enroll, this is the right time to get the maximum discount by using the code victory79. Do make sure you purchase the batch from our 24/7 application so that you will get the additional 1% discount. And the demo of the sessions, like the first class demo, will be available on JIB CIB English Medium channel. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that once the session or the demo class of all the 4 subjects will be live, it will give you the notification. And start early. This is the right time to start your preparation so that in the end we do not have to panic about everything what to do in the last minute. So start your preparation early.
From the entire team, I would say that we are eagerly waiting for you, okay, to join the classes, and we will have good interaction in the classes as well. Apart from that, whatever doubts you have, you can post on YouTube as well, below the comment section, and we will happily resolve those doubts as well. So this was it for this particular session. If you like the session, just press the like button and do subscribe our channel, because that gives us motivation, the ultimate motivation. And some words from Vishal sir also.
No, just 2 words. Don't forget the date. Don't forget the code. Okay. Okay. Because that's the main part. Don't forget the date of starting. Okay. And this code also, 79% is a huge amount. Plus that app, through the app, 1% is a huge amount, man. Out of 100, you are paying only 20 rupees. Isn't it? Chalo. Bye from my side.